Activity 5 is called bouncing golf balls, and hey, you're going to bounce some golf balls today. So the lab itself is really quick, really easy, but the concepts behind it, like what's happening to the energy, a mechanical wave, all that stuff is new. So even though the lab is simple, the concepts that go along with the lab might be a little bit confusing. So you really want to make sure that you're paying attention today. After this video, after you watch this, make sure you're setting up your journal with the essential questions, with the data table, and then you have to make sure that you watch the video on how to do the lab, and you want to look at the written instructions for that too. Okay, so before you get any materials, make sure you watch my video on how to do the lab. Okay, and then once you're done collecting data, you can go back to your seats. If you have headphones, you can plug them in to watch the video on what it all means. And again, it's a longer video, but there's a lot of new concepts in there. And you can rewind, you can pause, you can play it again, just in case things get a little bit confusing. Okay. And then after that, you're going to copy down some notes in your journal. On the Schoology, it just says activity 5 and then it says PNG because it's a picture. Just click on the picture and copy that exact same picture down into your journal. And I tell you at the end of the video to do that as well. And then you have a reading to do that I talked about earlier, and then you have some vocabulary words to write down. So this lab, even though the lab itself is pretty quick, there's a lot of stuff with it, and it'll probably take you the entire class period. Okay, so you guys want to make sure that you're really focused on doing your work today. In the Schoology folder, everything is in order, so do not click on things out of order or it will not make sense. Okay, so once you're done with this thing, go on to the next thing, just in order. Okay, and if you're not sure, then you can go back to the agenda and see what you need to do next. Okay, so good luck and make sure that you're behaving when you're doing this lab. Bye.